Good morning and welcome all you wonderful beings, and thank you for the love and support today. Yeah, so my alarm went off this morning. I was like, time to get ready for work, or I'll probably have to push carts again like I did yesterday. And picked up my phone and checked my messages like I usually do in the morning, and it was like, oh look, I got a message from someone who works with me. Looked at it. Oh great, they want me to come in later. And they messaged me at 6 in the morning. Maybe they found someone else. Hey, do you guys still need me to come in later? Yes. The manager forgot and scheduled someone who quit. Okay. I guess I'll do 1 to 9:30 today instead. Which means there'll be no Mass Effect stream tonight. And we'll get home a bit too late for that. At least now all my Pokemon are getting up to the proper level to be fighting all these Diglett. Unless I got some knocked out. I do not. Okay, good. It's been a while, so I wasn't exactly sure where I was at. Which I guess it works out somewhat fine for me. I was, I was expecting to come in having to essentially be a bagger today because you can't schedule or hire anyone worth anything. Isn't it funny how they always can get other people to work instead of just, hiring the proper amount of people? Or we still wind up understaffed and underhours. So now you get to see me be a sleepy Snorlax boy this morning. The cat isn't mine. She gets to spend more cuddle time with me. sure do love Pokemon, but it sure does make me tired. Relaxes me, I guess. Now, this is one of my longest played games. Been playing it since it came out. Oh, look, they put Pokemon TV on the Switch. We got season 23, 22, 21, 20, and then 13 and 12 on here. How is this working? Is they switching them out here and there, or what? Then they have a Hello Hoenn series on here, which is snippets of episodes, or it's just a couple episodes. Got a couple episodes from each season that was in Hoenn, it looks like. We got the Hoopa movie on here. You look awfully relaxed down there, Gypsy. Go squishy. We got Origins, Generations, Twilight, Wings on there, and one movie. And it's just the Hoopa movie. So I guess they just occasionally cycle what's on there. There should be another part coming out here before too long, I think, right? For Pokemon the series. We're gonna have to watch She-Ra here before too long. We'll keep talking about it, and it's everywhere. Stop resisting and level up. Do it. I guess the Pokemon Company's trying to make it where you gotta buy the DVDs if you really want to watch Pokemon now. They should at least put them on Pokemon TV or something, I mean. They've even taken them off everywhere. The only thing that are left is the one that was on the Disney Channel. Which was Sun and Moon. And then X and Y. And still on Hulu. The Gen 6, Gen 7, and then you can get the new Gen 8 stuff on Netflix. I have to go heal soon. Too much pressure on this poor Machop. That should level up soon, I believe. Yes, you just keep growling and lowering my attack. I'll use something that doesn't use my attack. Level 25, I think, is when Machop evolves, yes. Oh, level 28. It's via evolution. Oh. Not a lot of options here. I think I missed out on like the basic attacks for Eevee's evolutions. They should have evolved it earlier, I think. Is the moral of the story here. It looks like if I involve it in the Jolteon, it starts learning attacks at 27. Evolve it into Vaporeon. Starts learning attacks at 27. I evolve it into Flareon. Starts learning attacks at 27. Right? No. 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 Levels are much lower in Pokemon Yellow for some odd reason. Because you get it at level 20. It has here listed that the starts learning its moves at like level 8. It's just Sand Attack, which is a big deal. Then it learns Ember at 16. For Flareon. Water Gun at 16. Do I have any of those on me? Keep Goro's strength. I can pretty much teach all of you surf and it not be wrong. Like I got any on me anyway. Should probably evolve Eve before I get too much further in the game. Or I level her up too much more. Then she gets taken out of rotation. Which I guess is fine. Have to train myself the other evolutions later. Not ready to evolve Staryu into Starmie just yet. Doesn't get anything for evolving. I think it's this floor has them. But here's the big question. What am I going to evolve it into? I guess maybe Flareon, because it naturally learns Flamethrower. And it's one of the few fire types that actually learns fire type moves. On its own, but that means it misses Ember though. It won't really gain another until Fire Spin at 36. Flamethrower at 52. One of the few fire types that uses its special attack stat. There's Growlithe, which uses mainly its physical attack stat, I want to say. The Ponyta has more of a physical fighter, I think, but it's more speed than anything else. Magmar doesn't learn anything forever. I might go with water because Vaporeon actually learns like an ice type attack in a couple levels. That does a decent amount of damage. I'll need another water stone later for my Staryu. I think I need a leaf stone for Bloom. Or maybe I already have some, I don't know. It might be sitting in the box. My crazy ramblings as I try to figure out what I'm doing. There we go. If I decide to keep it, or if I decide to keep training it anyway. So I'll probably stick to the team that I have as my main. And that actually means I can increase my number again. Let me change out some of these items here. See if I have anything I can use. I hate how limited the space in these games were. I'm gonna need the poker flute again. I woke up both Snorlaxes. I'd like to buy 2 of these. Yes, Weeping Bell. Let me take a look at Weeping Bell here. It's Acid at 29, Resolution at 38, and then Slam. Will it stop letting loose once it levels up? It does. So I should keep it a Weeping Bell till it at least learns Acid and Razor Leaf then. Slam's a good move, but eh. What about the other grass type too? Boom. Did I already beat the gym here? look like it. Otherwise, I'd have either one of them in my decks here. But I'm not going to go fight them right now. Actually, its attack isn't all that higher than its special, it looks like. Well, we can know it's anyway. Yeah, it's still only like a 5-point difference. Between Victory Bell's attack and special attack. So Slam probably won't really mean all that much. We're 5 points more. Now I need to check out Bloom. See, Acid at 28, Pedal Dance at 38, Solar Beam at 52. He does not get the chance to learn any of those upon evolution. Which all those are pretty good. I can at least keep it for Pedal Dance. All these did it, not a single shiny one. think there's also a reason I'm keeping Jigglypuff at Jigglypuff. I think I want a Clefairy to learn Metronome. Maybe I'll try to get a little bit more sleep tonight. Ugh. I've just been exhausted since the Indie FurCon, and I don't know why. Woo, Patrick! Yep, whack-a-digglet. That's what I'm doing here. So I got like all electric and water types with me. Or all water and grass types except for Pikachu. Since it's all ground type in there, I can just run my grass and water types of training in there. Because they got the advantage. Despite the fact that Pokemon here range anywhere from like 16 to 32. See, speaking of 32, these are the ones that go up to 32. You and your 12 points of scratch damage. That probably means that Horsey's probably got too far away from evolving. another one. Whew. What? I can't believe it survived with like 1 HP left. Time for my squishy to do some work. Of course he evolves at level 32. I don't think there's a reason why I should keep it a horsey, because usually if they just evolve by level, they'll learn everything else. Yeah, same stuff, just slightly lower level. A few levels earlier. There's a reason for me to keep Squishy a tentacle either. Nope, same moves. Crit her, hit a Diglett with Surf. Poor thing never stood a chance. And I need to do my dailies on these before I forget. I think I only got a couple days left to pick up all the stuff I need. And I need to put in for vacation for when Diamond and the remakes of Diamond and Pearl come back out. How dare you dig me? Yeah, the straight up problem with these was I added them in late rotation. They're a lot of levels behind. I got one more day of 10 free pools. These guys at most would have been able would have only need to go up like 5 levels. Like everything else. I came back to Pokemon Masters for the free 100 draws, but still don't really like the gameplay on it all that much. Maybe if I give it a chance. It has not really grown on me. 23 damage. That's a lot of damage. Especially if you use to dodge an attack like that. Yeah, you guys just stick to a predetermined scratch attack. Nothing else. I flew on them once, and they keep sending me emails. And it was a terrible flight. And the attendants were nice and everything, but the planes were just so cramped and... yeah. I'm gonna have a lot to say about this Red Magic phone company selling a gaming phone. My friend had me buy him one and said he'd pay me back for it. 'Cause he had been really wanting it. So I got it for him. Very expensive phone. And then what turned out to be not all that great. And so we did a return. It's been sitting there for over a month now. And they're just dragging their heels on doing a return on it. First, they sent like a billion emails asking a billion stupid questions. It's like, how difficult do you guys need to make this? Like, seriously, it didn't meet the standards we were holding it to. Well, like, I guess the specs on it were good, but what it was like, it had to emulate another phone's operating system to play things, and the emulation is what was bad. It was faulty. It kept, like, fading out or, you know, disconnecting from the emulator, which made every game try to play crash when it did it. Yeah, that was like one thing they didn't mention is that they had to emulate the other phone's system, because it was like, well, it has to emulate Android or, you know, whatever to spoof into being able to play apps on it. And I guess it wasn't coded very well or something, and an update made it kept crashing. So we requested a return and sent it back to them and everything. And then they kept, and now they're dragging their heels and they keep sending emails asking this and that and the other thing. And been sitting over there for over a month now or something. And then after we sent it to them, they sent us a message back saying, yeah, we will send you a, none of these prospects look very good. We'll send you a copy, or we'll send you a label to send us the phone. And I'm like, we already sent you the phone. You guys signed for it and everything. I'm like, oh, well, we'll have to put in a notice to the department so they know that they got it. And then they sent another email after that asking for more information. And then they sent another one after that saying, is there anything else you'd like us to know? No, just give me my dang money back. That last one was sent almost a week ago, I think it was, telling them. 8 days ago. Yeah, it was it's been sitting there over a month. And it's... the last activity was over 8 days ago when I sent that message back saying, no, there's nothing else I want to add, just... My friend's been feeling bad about it, because he's like, I didn't mean for it to be a bad one. It's not your fault. So unless they start getting their act together, I probably would not recommend using a Red Magic gaming phone. Which I don't really see too much of a need for a phone specifically designed for gaming. Because I want to say the most intensive game I know of for a phone is like Pokemon Go. You know did. Oh, but, another thing is, recently, Hell of a Boss, episode 6 came out a couple days ago. And it was funny because it came out while I was at, you know, the Indie FurCon. And not only was it released at that time, but I think the creators of Hell of a Boss were there at the con as special guests during a panel. But for those of you who have not watched Hell of a Boss episode 6 yet, no spoilers, but it's pretty good. Oh, it's an animated series on YouTube that is essentially about these imps who live in hell, and they're essentially mercenaries or hitmen for hire, and people who are dead can come to them and hire them to go back to the living world and kill people for them. And there's like 3 imps in the group and a furry. Which they say she's a hellhound, but she's a furry. And it takes place... Yeah, one of the voice actors for one of the imps is actually the guy who voiced Zim on Invader Zim. Which is crazy, because I love that show. I remember growing up, I was sitting there watching Invader Zim on Nickelodeon, of all places to put this. I could have maybe expected that from Cartoon Network, but not Nickelodeon. I remember sitting down and watching it, I was like, wow, this is really dark for a kid's cartoon. But I think that the one that Zim, or the guy who voices Zim, voices on there, Moxie, is probably my favorite of the imps. But it's by the same person who's doing that. There's another one they're doing in the same universe, essentially. cannot think of what it's called. But it's the one that the character Angel Dust and Radio Demon and one of the Demon Lord's daughters named Charlie. Which for some reason I cannot remember the name of what it's called. Yeah, there's only like 6 episodes, but I think they are somewhere between like 25 to 30 minutes long, roughly. But they're all pretty good. And I didn't expect to do all 14 points of damage. The bad part is you just don't expect them to do that much damage. They go from doing like normal amounts of damage with like scratch to like huge amounts of damage with dig. Well, she's only got like 1 episode of the other one, as far as I know, unless they're putting them up somewhere else other than YouTube. But essentially, it's about one of the Demon Lord's kids opens up a rehab for the damned, for them to redeem themselves and get back and get into heaven. Use your strength. Throw that Diglett up out of the ground. Pull it up by the roots or whatever it is this thing has. Yeah, despite how dark they were, though, I think Invader Zim and, like, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy were 2 of my favorite shows growing up. I remember, my aunt, for one of my birthdays, actually got me The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy video game. But it was like a brawl video game. It was a bit like Smash, actually, but They had a story mode on it and everything. It had a large variety of characters from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And it's pretty spectacular. They all have like finishing moves and stuff like that. And it's really good, and like the final boss fight in it too was the brain-eating meteorite. So it had that wonderfully made song at the end of it. And I remember Dracula's signature or ultimate attack in that was he started disco dancing and a giant disco ball would come down. Everyone started dancing with him, and then the disco ball just fell and cracked on top of everyone. That was a good show. Dracula don't bite, he scrape and lick. Then Van Helsing and that. Speaking of, I do remember there's this online, of course, I mean it has to be online, but it was a web comic that I used to read, and I've been meaning to go back and check it, but I keep forgetting. And it's it's technically a set of 2 comics, where it was a bunch of different cartoons smushed together into one world. And the first one is essentially a story about the Powerpuff Girls moving to like the big city, and it was like Hero City or something. But, like, they ended up going to school with Dexter and Ed, Ed and Eddie and Billy and Mandy and all of them. And if I remember correctly, there actually was a crossover episode for the Powerpuff Girls in Dexter's Lab at one point. That's really cute, because, like, Dexter and Blossom is the main one's name, I think. Like, start dating in it. And there's a plot about how, Dee Dee is actually dead in this. And, she had died, when Mandark attacked Dexter's lab at one point, and she got caught up in, like, the crossfire or something. And it just devastated Dexter, because it made him actually realize how much he loved and missed Dee Dee with her being gone. And then Mandark, of course, blamed Dexter instead of blaming himself when it was one of his robots or something that ended up killing Dee Dee because Dee Dee pushed Dexter out of the way or something. I forget the exact circumstances of how she died during the attack, but she died during the attack. And Dexter tried to move on, but Mandark never forgave Dexter for that happening to Dee Dee. So like one of the chapters was Mandark kidnapped Blossom and stuck her in this machine that was gonna kill her, and tried to force Dexter into a fight with him. And Blossom, like, did... Well, I won't go too much into it, but, like, there's, like, a plot about, like, an alien and, like, some kind of invasion, or, like, the bad guys, and they've tried to gather up other villains to work for them. And so they have Mojo Jojo working for them, Zim is working for them, but Zim's more like their janitor than he is anything else. I think they mostly just have him for Gur. So that Gur can work for them. And Gur is like best friends with like the evil cloned Powerpuff Girl or whatever it is. Oh yeah, Gur was just the best. And like, it amazed me that like, even after all of that, after that show was like, done, gone, and buried, you could still find Gur on like, everything. So I could have safely used an attack. Okay. Yeah, just last year they did a Invader Zim movie, and I was like, oh yes, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But I'm like, I hope this means that they are going to go back and do a continuation of the Invader Zim series. Because they kind of left it on that like final episode, which was like a Christmas special. But I mean, like, between those 2 points, though, you could still find Gur on like everything. Gur was just the little gift that kept on giving for Nickelodeon, I guess. But anyway, and then like Samurai Jack was their, worked at the school as like the gym teacher slash multilingual slash cultural teacher. And of course, Buttercup developed a crush on him, and then they pointed out the fact that Samurai Jack and Professor X look exactly the same. Not Professor X, but Professor Utonium was his name? Yes, I think. The Powerpuff Girls' creator slash dad. But it pointed out that the two of them look exactly alike. But yeah, they pointed out how our Buttercup develops a crush on him or whatever. Because he comes out there with his sword and fights a monster to save the Powerpuff Girls at one point. Because a giant robot was attacking them. Samurai Jack's also like head of the Kendo Club or something there. And Courage is in it, and he's actually Samurai Jack's dog in it. Because, I guess, like, Muriel showed up at his door one day, with Courage nearly dead. And I guess she left him because, in some of Jack's care, because she realized how much danger Courage was actually putting himself in to save her and Eustace, and she didn't want to put Courage through that anymore or something, and wanted him somewhere where he could be safe. And I think the farthest I got into it was some kind of like school dance or something, I want to say. And then the other one was in the same universe, but many years later. After essentially humanity had like fallen, and it had the underworld divided up into groups, and like one was controlled by the demon from Spawn, or it was Spawn himself who controlled it, and then there was one that was controlled by Pumpkin Jack, or Jack the Pumpkin King from Halloween Town. And then there's like a few other areas down there. Like, I think one part of it was controlled by Aku, and then like another part was controlled by him from the Powerpuff Girls. But essentially the main characters in this one were the children of Grimm from the Grimm Adventures of Billy and Mandy actually, surprisingly enough. They decided that, or according to them, there was a moment when Grimm kind of started to fall for Mandy, and that was like after the episode where Billy became the Grim Reaper for a while. Mandy demanded that she needed a turn being the Grim Reaper, as she orchestrated this whole war and caused hundreds to die and everything, and reap their souls and stuff. And that was kind of like the point where Grim was like, she's better at my job than I am. And so, after he was essentially freed or something, I guess, and Mandy had become like this big shot CEO or whatever, Grimm shows up towards the end of her life again and tells her, and she's like, I knew you'd come for me eventually, and he's like, we all have our times, Mandy, and unfortunately I can't protect you any longer. However, and he offers her a deal, saying that she can live forever as his wife, helping him rule his section of the underworld, if she chose to marry him. And she wouldn't have to face punishment for her misdeeds in life. Otherwise, he'd have to just reap her eternal soul right there. It was interesting, especially since, like, none of Grimm's kids are exactly his kids, because he can't really have kids, so how it works is Mandy has, like, kids with other, like, villains. And then Grimm, like, reaps them before they're even really born, and that turns them into little reapers. Or something along those lines. But, like, it shows that, Mandy kind of holds things in control there and is in charge, essentially the one in charge and everything. And that she has collected magical artifacts and powerful artifacts from all across the world. Including, like, she has, like, Samurai Jack's sword in a display case in their trophy room. And then, like, one of the characters in it is, Aku's daughter, who is in love with, Him's daughter. And Him actually had a daughter with Blossom because he tricked her into it somehow. I guess using like illusionary magic and mind control in combination or something. And like you find out that humanity's final wipeout was because they were trying to prevent him from getting a hold of his daughter. Because they were trying to protect her as Blossom's daughter and keep her as a good guy, and she was like friends and was trained a bit by Raven. So she has like Raven's like little meditation gem in her forehead. Like I think some of the last heroes left were like Haas Delgado, Raven, Dexter I think they mentioned was left. And Erwin was left, but he was like part vampire, part werewolf. So he just owned all his curses and it turned him into a superhero. Breaking the rules of the movie Van Helsing. They were pretty interesting. I remember reading them and I got really into them. But then I haven't really read them in a long time. And no, pocket sand. I read them mostly back in college along with this other web comic. What was it? It was like Dragon Ball Super before Dragon Ball Super. It was like someone decided that they were going to host a tournament. But the tournament they were going to host was going to pull fighters from different multiverses. And so, like, there was a Cell from a universe where Cell absorbed everyone. There was one where the Saiyans never discovered Super Saiyan. There was one where Frieza killed Goku before Goku could go Super Saiyan or something. There was, like, one where Goku never busted his head, so he was, so he actually wiped out Earth's population. There's one where, Krillin is the Turtle Hermit, and Yamcha and Tien are his students. And Yamcha's like a cyborg. There's one where, like, 17 and 18 killed everyone. So Cell was never woken up. There's one where Broly missed being thrown into the sun. There's one where Boo absorbed everyone. / ate everyone. And there was one confusing one where, like, where one of the characters was like, yes, I'm pregnant with Piccolo's, Gohan's, and someone else's kid. I was like, okay, how does that work? No, I probably don't want to know how that works. And there was, like, one where, like, the Tuffles killed all the Saiyans. So the Tuffles won the war instead of the Saiyans winning the war. Or the Safurugians, I think, is, like, what their actual names are. Or the Saiyans just call them Tuffles for short, which is so much easier to say. Boo, turn you into candy now! There we go. Now I'm starting to make contact here. Gen 1 rap was so broken. Couldn't attack through it. You were stuck in it. Couldn't swap out. No, Gen 1 you might have actually been able to get out. But like, if you give it to a fast Pokemon, it was just over. Because as long as you just didn't run out of PP for rap, you killed him, essentially, without having to worry about damage. Well, I did manage to see this one terrible Pokemon battle exchange. It was actually between one of my cousins and my Pokemon team in the secret base in a Gen 3 game. So I had this Crobat in my team. It was like the first time I'd actually used Zubat. Because I really did not think very highly of like Zubat and Golbat. And Crobat wasn't even really necessarily on my radar all that much until Gen 3. Oh right, Venus already leveled up. Right, because I was just like, yeah, they're pretty much just here to make caves a living hell. It wasn't until later that I started to appreciate them. Geez, just do 1 billion damage. Doing a lot of damage for being 3 levels higher. But it was Gen 3, and it was like the first time I'd actually used a Zubat. Sorry, I thought I had a book coming up. And so, he goes to fight my team, and that's the first Pokemon the NPC version of me throws out. I'm sitting there watching him battle my NPC in my secret base. And the first thing that Crobat did was use Glare, which is, 100% accuracy, and it paralyzes. And so then his Pokemon was paralyzed that turn and suffered the effects of paralysis, so it was unable to move. I was like, well, that's annoying. So then he goes to attack, and Crobat used Fly. And so his attack misses because Crobat's in the air. Then Crobat comes down and smacks him with Fly. And so then he goes to hit it, paralyzed. It's like, what? So he goes to attack again. Crobat used Fly, goes up in the air. The attack misses. Crobat comes down, smacks him. And he goes to hit Crobat and paralyzed. And this happened over and over and over in almost that exact order. And that Crobat swept his entire team doing that. He's like, how is that possible? It's like RNG, I guess. I guess in this case, RNGG. It's like, congratulations, you just got beat by the weakest Pokemon on my team. And it wiped out all 6 of yours. this is going good. I've leveled up all my Pokemon about 10 levels in total, maybe? If I lost some time, I'm going to buy evolution items. Or maybe a bit more. Because they might have gone up about 3 levels each. Minus Venus, who's only gone up 2 levels. Oh no, I haven't gotten one yet. I can go and do that. Since I got a Pokemon with Cut on me right now. I shall add another Pokemon to my Pokedex. I've forgotten about it, but I can actually get Farfetch'd down here, I believe. I can go ahead and use Cut here, I guess. Yeah, just keep splashing about, Magikarp. It'll all be over soon. Tackle. There we go. We had a battle and it put the tree back up. I've been shooting too much water around, I guess. I'm not sure if it was in this grass or the next grass down. Might have been the next one down. Okay, so I can get far-fetched here. It's just like a 5% though. Must get one more Pokemons. Oh, come on. You're gonna do that to me, huh? I decided to be nice and give you the time of the day because you're a flying type instead of a grass type. And you're gonna do this to me. There we go, there's a far-fetched. A surf shouldn't knock it out. Oh, that was a crit, too. Huh. Stay in the darn ball. I'm beginning to wonder if this Farfetch'd even knows a damaging move. Oh, yep, it's for your attack. Not a very good one. I know, it's so low on health, it keeps breaking free. Oh, I thought I had a paralyzing move on me. I do, but it'd knock it out. There we go. Now it's in there. Lives where reedy plants grow. They are rarely seen, so it's thought their numbers are decreasing. So let's see. He shall be... Z for Zoro. So I can raise the tally by one more point. Yay! I think to catch anything else, I have to get Surf. Because everything else is across the sea. Yay, 96. That means most of the ones I'm missing evolve. Or most of the ones I'm missing are evolutions, because let's say that. I don't think I can get Psyduck in this one. Yeah, I think some of these I have to get across the seas. Whew. Yeah, it's the original virus. The original computer virus. You've got yawns. And I thank you all for tuning in, and thanks for the love and support. You're all such wonderful beings. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next episode of What Does the Fox Play with Phoenix Firestar. Have a good day.